Hello everyone. In this day 4 of session, we are going to be looking at rate of growth and types of analysis, right? So, if you have followed our previous sessions, we remember that let's say we can derive any algorithm into an equivalent function, let's say 2n square plus 50n plus some 600 as a constant, right? So this is constant, this is like O of n, and this is like O of n square, right? So if you see, we can say this as directly proportional to O of n square, or we can simply say this is, even though these have some weightage to this function's output, but we are uh, ignoring the lower lower cases of power where and we are only considering the upper bound of the n, right, where n square is having the higher weightage. So here the function f of n is directly dependent on O of n square, right? So, or in other words, the input is increasing with O of n square rate of growth, right? That's what we understand. So let's say we can draw out three graphs just to understand. This is like a constant O of n, let's say uh, at 600, no matter how much input we give, uh, the function remains constant. So that's what we have. Let's say when we have something like O of n, our graph would be like this way, right? This is like O of n. This is linearly increasing. As the input also increases, the function also linearly increases. Whereas in case of O of n square, the one that we are seeing here, the function gradually will be increasing in this direction. This will be O of n square, right? So this is a rate of growth. So these are different rate of growth. This is constant rate of growth, this is linearly growing, and this is exponentially growing, right? So this way we can understand rate of growth. And there are few other rate of growths that I can just point out here, just for us to uh, keep in mind. So there is something like we have already seen O of n, O of 1, which is constant, O of n square. These three we have seen, and others are like other commonly we can see log of n and O of n log n, right? And O of n cubed also we might see, right? So on. And O of 2 power n also is something that we quite often see, right? This is quadratic time and this is exponential time. This is exponential time. This is quadratic time, and this is cubic time. No need to uh, remember all these, right? Just the theoretical stuff that I'm putting out there just for us to recollect, right? Okay, so the graphs, as I pointed here, so this is how the graphs for different rate of growths look like, right? So once we have those understandings, we also can say there might be a best case scenario and worst case scenario, right? Let's say types of analysis. We have one possibility is a best case. good case or the best case, and second one is worst case or bad or average or intermediary case, right? So let's say in our function only we had our function which we rounded off to say power of n square, but if you see 2n square 50n plus 600, 2n square plus 50n plus 600, right? So we can say the best case time complexity would be, we are considering like it as directly proportional to O of n square, and in worst case we can say this is the entire worst case where we also add up 2n square 50n along with the 600c, along with the lower influencing factors of 50n and also the constant. Whereas in case of average, we can simply we can say that 50n, or it would be function of n, right? This might be an average case. So these are the three different types of analysis that we can also come up with, right? With this said, I hope you understood the different rate of growth with the O of n, O of n square log n log n, and different types of analysis where we have good case, worst case, and also the average case, right? Hope you found this video helpful. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.